Well, folks, I took that DT250 out and I rode it about 30 seconds and it died. And I'm getting frustrated with it. I thought I had it this time. So I decided I'm going to work on something else that maybe I can fix, or at least find out what's wrong with it for sure. So this little girl, when you kick it over, doesn't feel like it has much compression. Now that just could be my imagination, I'm not real sure, so we're going to rely on the meter to tell us. If I can find one. Is that it? That might be it. That's it. Alright, so we're going to stick a compression tester in there. Let me see which one. Might be just a plug. It's nice and brown though. Alrighty. Meter on. Full throttle. About 120, that's plenty. I mean, it's not optimum, but it should run just fine. Is the camera on? I can't tell. Yes, it is. So, it's not compression. That's the problem. I put new rings in this last year, I think. But I didn't bore out the cylinder. I just stuck new rings in. It looked pretty decent the way it was. So it sat over winter. My guess is next it could very well be the carburetor. I know that's hard to believe, but it could be. Let me put this away. Or it could be a bad spark plug, but I don't think so. It doesn't. It looks good, actually. So, where's my seat? I need a seat. My back is killing me. Well, it's not killing me, but it's sure making me uncomfortable. Ouch. All right. So, what we got down here is gasoline. And something is leaking. So, does that mean the float is set too high? Let's drain the carburetor and see. Oh yeah, that's not coming out. I forget what that is. A 12? Could be. And we're going to need to get that hose from the airbox off. So I might as well just take that off while I'm here. Let's verify though that we got spark. That's probably a reasonable thing to do, isn't it? Now this doesn't have a kill switch on it. Alright, key is on. All kinds of spark. So we got spark, we got compression. The problem has got to be, you guessed it, fuel. When I went and picked this little girl up in the other storage place, she started for me. And I was getting ready to ride it back over here, change the oil and do that stuff, and it died on me. It wouldn't restart. So, well, I can't get that spark plug restarted. I think I was in the wrong place. That's probably why. Well, Jack, you fumble fingers. Well. Okay. All right. Let's loosen up this screw. Oh, it's already pretty loose. Guess I just got that way. All right. We're going to need some pliers to get that off. It's on stop, but it's leaking. The petcock is leaking. Alright, I need a different screwdriver and a pair of pliers, and I'm going to need a 12 or a 13 for this. So we're going to have to take that petcock off, take the gas tank out, and these things. There's that. Yeah, we're going to dump all that gas out. Might as well take that tank off right now. This is the one I almost have to take the seat off to get the tank out. I don't think almost is going to cut it. I'm pretty sure it's going to have to come out. Oh, I got it. I got it. All right. Alright, this is one, the carburetor, where you take one bolt out. Let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. You take one bolt out, and then the ends of the bracket here are cut off. So once you get this one out, you can just loosen up the other one and then pull the carb out. But you might not be able to back it all the way out because it might hit this first. Oh, there it is. This one's loose. Now, so all I should need to do is to lift one out, and that carb will come right off. Don't you think? I think it just came out, did it? Nope, not yet. But it did flip back here a little ways. There, it's loose. I don't know that it will come out of there, but it might. There it is. And then pull it out of the other side, and it's going to come out with the rubber that goes to the air box still attached, because that's the hokiest connection I ever saw in my life. That little... Alright. Well, folks, I put my GoPro on my helmet, and two bad things happened here. I was going to take this AT3 out and give it a little workout. I just finished putting the tank back on. I put an inline fuel filter in it, and I had washed the tank out real well. I let it soak overnight with evaporust, and then I took it in and threw it in the sink and washed it out 3 or 4 times until the water come out without any specks of rust in it. Here I am, I'm taking a ride, but I got the camera pointing in the wrong direction, so you can only see what's right in front of me. That's not a real good design for a video, but the little AT3 is running great. She sits there. I let it idle while I went into the garage and got the gas and my glasses and other things, and it just sat there and idled nice and smooth. Didn't want to die or anything. So here I am. I'm going across the highway and down into what we call the bottoms. And down here, it gets a little wet, but they put crops down here. We rent out the farmland, and they put crops on all of it. This is downhill. You can't tell it here, but it's kind of muddy as well. But this is the way you get down here. And then we ride around a little bit, and then we come back out. So I get here. This is my other storage shed where I try and keep everything out of the rain that I want to keep out of the rain and snow. And I'm going to put the little AT3 in here for now. Looks like I'm going to have to take my test on the AT3. It is running great. All the lights work. Turn signals work. The only thing I noticed on my test ride here is that the back brake needs adjustment. The pedal goes down way too far before it activates the brake. But we got her in here. Kind of cattywampus, but in here. And we're going to pick up another one to work on. So here we get ready to shut the door on the little AT3 and go around the back of the shed, where I built a little lean-to onto it. And we'll find what we're going to pick up to take up to the shop. That's not it. That's a DT3, and it's got a couple of pieces busted off, and so I probably am just going to use it for parts if it's got any parts that I need. In here, we got a rototiller and a sprayer, and then off to the right, you'll see in a minute, well, we're going to yank this rototiller out of here. All right, we're down to the real nitty-gritty, what we're going to work on next. Looks like it needs a new seat cover, doesn't it? I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy running. It's going to be for sale. It ran when I put it in here, although probably not good. There's probably dirt in the gas tank. I'll have to clean that out. Rust in the gas tank, I'm not sure. I'm not positive. This may have a Chinese carburetor on it. It's got all the lights, and at one time they all worked. It's got a key for the ignition. And the tires are old and cracked, will need to be replaced. But I think everything is there. Exhaust is there. Front fender, rear fender, tail light, headlight, turn signals. All those front turn signals are actually off of a later model 74 or 75. But they all work the same, as long as you got the right bulbs in them. Alright, we got the old rototiller all put away. And now I get the pleasure of pushing this little CT2 up to the shop. And for a young guy, that probably wouldn't be any big problem. For me, it's getting to be a problem, but I can still do it. Thank goodness the CT2 is pretty light, but we'll get her there. Okay, folks, we got her up to the shop and on the lift and all set for some work tomorrow. I'm done with it for the day, and I got my AT3 running like I like, and that damn 250 is sitting over there, and it's going to wait another day or two. I just can't figure out why I can't keep it running. But I will eventually. So thanks for watching, folks. I really do appreciate it. If you'd hit the subscribe button and the like button, I'd even like it more. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you down the road.